Hello friends and welcome to tuteslearns.com, your online study center where you found lots of tutorials. And this is Virender. So today we are gonna learn about arrays in PHP and what an array is. It basically a special type of variable which can hold more than one values in it. And today we are gonna see how to create simply arrays. So okay, so there I had a file named array.php and I already had created it, and also I had opened my WAMP server. I had started it, and this is localhost php array.php. So you should do that first. Okay, so let's start by typing $p, which is our array name. Here comes the array name first, and as an array is a special kind of variable, so that's why its names always start with a dollar symbol followed by the letters or underscores. So now type array, which indicates that this is an array type. Now we can take here any number of arguments. For example, there can be 10 elements, 15 or 20 or more than that elements you can use in here, but I'm just gonna take 3 elements for now. So let's it be 10, 20 and 30. So these are the elements that this array is holding. So this is how you create an array. And if I type echo $p, then let's have a look what it does. Oh, it returns us an error saying array to string conversion in C or whatever online file. So what does that mean is basically we are trying to access and echo our array p, but that's not possible because an array is not just an ordinary variable. It's actually a special type of variable which can hold and which holds more than one value. And if we want to access our an echo or array, so we can do that by using this. For example, if you want to echo our this number, then what we type is the array name and the position of it. So save it, and you can see 10. And why is that happening is because in array the elements are stored in indexed positions starting from the index 0. So whatever the first element will be indexed 0, the second element will be indexed 1, then 2, and then so on. So that's how you index array in value elements in array. And in a similar way, if you want to print 30, that is the 30th element of array, which is in the third position, so it will be having index 2 because the index started from 0. Save it and refresh it. It's now 30. In a similar way, you can type 3, and right now as you can see, there is no element in this array with an index 3. So if you save it, oh, there you will have an error saying undefined offset in line 5. And why is this undefined offset? Because we are not having any element in this array having the index 3. So let's create one. So what we can do is simply type $p, and then in the index 3 just give any element. For example, let it be 40. So now what we are doing is we are saying that in the array p, in the position having index 3, that is the fourth position, put an other element of value 40. So save it and refresh it. There you can see. In a similar way, you can also replace the elements value. For example, if you want in the first position this 40, then first if we write this and save it, this prints to 20. And now let's make our 40 into the index 1, which is the second position, and see what it prints. So save it. There it prints now 40. So what does that mean is that now this element having a value 40 replaces whatever be in the position having index 1. And this is how you work with arrays. In a similar way, you can create arrays of different data types. For example, you can use str equals an array of strings elements, and like this you can type OS. Okay, let me type John there, and type Martin, and type Virender. My name should always come whenever you are talking about names. I love my name and you should too. And let Raj be the last. So in a similar way, you can echo names too. Echo and type $str, and this time I'll be calling whatever be in the second position, sorry, in the third position. That's mean the index having second, and save it. There you see it's Virender now, and that's how you use your arrays. One last thing that I need to tell you in this tutorial is if you want to take elements of different data types. For example, here you had taken strings, now you are taking 45, and then that is which is an integer, and then you are taking a 30.6 or 5. Then is it a valid one to take different data types into just a single array? Will it work? Let's check it out. Save it. Alt tab F5. There it returns 45, and when you type 0, save it. Alt tab F5. There it returns John. So you can also use different types of data in single array. So array is basically a combination of different data types and elements of different data types. So that's how you create array and use array. Arrays are divided into two types. They are associative array and they are indexed array. So that is something that I will cover in my next video. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and you had learned something today, and this is very important concept to learn. So okay, keep watching and